Hy is gebore in die land van wyn en koring, effens groot en pakkie bulle aan die horing. Hy stap daar met 'n blou ding in sy hand, toe hy dit suig, dink almal, die dorp is aan die brand. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke. Sy sak hang swaard en al die batterye, hy koop die sousie nie, hy maak sy eie. Sy diere sien die wolk en gooi 'n tuinslang oor die muur, maar het ryk so suurlemoen en het proe self bietjie suur. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke.
I said, look at that flippin', damn it, the transition is getting better and better by the evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the panel, of the jury. How you doing? How you doing on this winged Wednesday evening? Hierdie daan is 'n stoel van my. Ek is te swaar vir hom. Nou sak hy die hele tyd. Sy kompressietjie sak. But in any case, welcome ladies and gentlemen to another winged session, Wednesday wackiness, né? Wednesday wackiness. How you all doing? You probably received the good news today, né? Everyone's a bit excited for November. Something is happening in November, and I'm going to show you a picture of what is happening in November. And yeah, unfortunately, this Edenvale, Evendale, that vape meet, I will definitely, there's basically 2 reasons why I will not be able to make it. I got to be realistic. First reason is that it's on a Sunday. So which makes it a bit impractical, which means you have to fly maybe the Saturday, sleep over, spend some time there, a few hours, because it only opens a certain time, then fly back again. And it's school on Monday, not worth the while. And the second reason is I have got a 50th birthday that weekend, in any case, which is probably going to cost me and my wife about the plane ticket, which it would have cost to go to the vape meet. But I will be attending the one later the year, but we will talk about that a bit later. Let's check what's inside chat, man. Jaco Veldhuis is here first, and then Charles Libbe woke up. Naand al julle awesome mense, sê hulle. There's Jurgens. Jurgens, thank you very much for sending that parcel. I have gone through, and obviously it's Mr. Juice. Mr. Juice's, the request which I basically did for the tobaccos, which he sent in 3 milligram. I'm not a direct langer for the tobaccos, I'm more MTL for the tobaccos, and so he decided to make me the, the bourbon vanilla custard tobacco in 12 milligram, the Havana honey tobacco in 12 milligram, and the Twinkies Ultramel in 12 milligram. So I've tested a tank of the Havana honey tobacco, nom noms, if you love a little undertone of honey, that's the number for you, and I'm busy testing the bourbon vanilla, I think it's custard tobacco. I've got that in there now, so I'm gonna start testing that, and then later on the Twinkie Ultramel. But yeah, that is on my Arbiter Solo on the Hyperion. That's that number, and then I've got my daily still. There you go, Arbiter 2 on top of the Aegis Legend OG, the original one. And then my package from Lord Hawkey should be here tomorrow or at the latest on Friday. And then I will be able to put my gold Arbiter 2 on a gold Aegis Legend. Alright. And then just because he made me so excited about the Hammer of God, the quad 18650, I decided to start up my beast. So it is here. I've got a very tame running 0.48 ohm coil in here. Para series, obviously, so please do not think these are 4 series batteries which are inside here. 2 series and 2 is parallel to give you battery life and some power, but it is still a monster of a vape. Yeah, frikkie. Nom nom. And the goodness I'm testing in there is also from Mr. Juice. It's basically a Mr. Juice evening, except for Blimey, which is in there. Almond milkshake. Yes, sir, Bob. I'm testing a bit of almond milkshake in here. And that is not a profile which you see very often. No, definitely not. So yeah, not too shabby, Nigel. Not too shabby. I'm definitely thinking it is something that needs to be run through a beast of 100 watts plus. Then you're going to thoroughly enjoy it. Anywho, what else I've got is this little sweet pie. Check out this little monkey nut. And I actually saw Rob. I'll just quickly increase the focus for you so you can very nicely and closely see what exactos this little monkey nut is. There you go. Check out them little apple. 18350 battery. And on top of it, I've obviously got a little robot MTL from Steamcrave. Just get that autofocus running back again to there. That should do the numbers. Yeah, that's the numbers. But yeah, this is the Dingo from Atmazoo. And it's very cute. It takes an 18350 battery, but you actually do get an extension tube, which you obviously just attach to this. This is a mech mod, which you just attach to this to make it an 18650. But I see there's only one shop that still sells the extension. Now, unfortunately, it is in France. I've got no idea. Don't read that language, so I've got no idea. Check on, frikkie. And I've got a nice, comfortable 0.6 ohm coil in here, and it's doing its job. And Rob, funnily enough, it just shows you there, this little guy is a decade old. It was released in March 2012 by the company Atmazoo, and Atmazoo is still running. They're still bringing out kit and gear and RDAs and RTAs and bridges and all that kind of numbers. So yeah, it's really, you've got to take your hat off to these oaks. I mean, they do produce fine merchandise, very fine merchandise. And the sweet thing about this little number is it's going to be up for auction next week and Wednesday. I'm trying to put a few items together just to get a nice little, maybe 3-10-minute session auction going. But this little nostalgic piece of vape history is going to be up for auction for sure. And everything is included. It's basically as if all the accessories have been untouched. So yeah, there you go. There's the Atmazoo little box. Perfect, man. Perfect condition. You've got that. You can see this thing is basically brand new. Brand new. It's even got a little spare 810 plate. It's got little numbers over there, little spares, man, with the Atmazoo letter and all that kind of stuff. And also included is this additional spare box with all its spare goodies on the inside for this guy. Even springs and shite. So yeah, I think that would be interesting. Let's quickly check what's going on in your chats. Check nou die klomp overachievers. There's no answer. Jurgens, thank you very much. That's what I actually wanted to say. I don't know how he got these juices, but I got a parcel from Inked Vapor, and that was inside the parcel. Very much awesomeness. Spank you very much, sir. A muchness appreciated. And talking about parcels, I actually bought do-it-yourself stuff, but I was after the VG, the PG, and some empty bottles. So I told the guy, listen, he wanted to give it away, but I told him, listen, I'll purchase it for that, and the concentrates I will give away. So anyone in Cape Town that can come along to my house and collect this you can have for free. All of this is specially because it would have been piffed. So if you are interested in all these concentrates, and there's cactus and marshmallow and here mens, wat is daar nog alles? Hier's 'n moose klomp goeters. Hier's mangoes. Hier's quite a few mangoes in there. There's watermelons. Here mense, dit gaan lekker. Hier's so pineapple, juicy pineapple. Here's things from Vape Train, lemonade, what's it here? Lemonade clear. And there's a few one-shots here inside here as well, which you can tune up, which has got some in. Most of these things are full, as what you can see over there. Most of these guys are full. So in any case, so if anyone in Cape Town, the first guy that says, I want, inside chat, from Cape Town, that can collect at my house, you're welcome to those bags. And you know how much money that is. So that's for you, Oaks, for the decent and nice contributions which I got last week. The donations was lekker. And then Kobus Carpenter also said, yeah, I hope the mic is on. Oh my word, I'm cracking away here, never checking if the mic's over there. Maybe the mic's a bit loud. Could be. Let's just quickly soften the mic a bit then. Kobus actually said, because he wants to donate, but he doesn't want YouTube to take 30%. So if anyone else of you is over there, then I will, because he wants me to send him my banking details. So whenever he wants to donate, he can just put it in directly and YouTube gets nothing. So if you guys want to bypass the system, you got to let me know. Marius Kleinhans is here. Yeah, Marius is becoming a serious vapor. I see he's posting a lot. I think it's this Marius Kleinhans which is posting on eSig SA, which the bug has bit him. I decided to put my rotate on at the back over there for my, because you guys must think that thing doesn't work. It's even got lights, man. Lights from the top. That beam in the middle also lights up more. So now that thing is lekker, man. It's lekker. So it is rotating there on its goodness. Charles Sam actually emailed me back, believe it or not. And then he asked me for a time. He said, sorry about the late reply, but the problem is Australia is 8 hours ahead of us. Very similar to China, because I actually got a response from Last Vape as well. And they said they're willing to come onto the show. What time? And unfortunately, which means 8 o'clock here is 4 o'clock in the morning over yonder. So I decided, all right, so it's no point trying to get any Chinese people on here. But then I told Sam, if he is willing to come on the show, I'll be prepared to do a winged breakfast run on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, I think, which means it will be 6 in the afternoon at his house, whether he would be willing to do that. But I haven't heard back from him, though. So hopefully he's checks his email over this weekend. Yeah, Mr. Dingo. Anthony Bass is inside the house. There's Mr. Jaco Veldhuis. Jaco, thank you very much for the juices. Liking the honey a lot. As I said, I'm testing the BVC. I will be running this for a few days and give you my thoughts on that, and then I'll move on to the Twinkies Ultra Mel. Very excited about. I'll do a finger test, but this is 12 milligram. Hierdie goed skoppe man was lekker, man. Jo, 12 milligram. Hy loop soos 'n jet, boy. Hy loop soos 'n jet. Jo. In any case, I'll definitely give that a go some other time. So Anthony Bass, very much welcome. Tina's Autos here, just fighting the urge to buy a mod. Well, I mean, there's not a lot of stuff coming into South Africa, though. So, but I did see Vaping Fagan. Remember, I showed you that mod from Freemax with the light on. I actually see that Vaping Fagan received that. So he's going to do a review on that mod. So go and check that out. I just hope it's a 21700. I can't remember. I hope it's a 21700. Else, you've lost my interest. I'm not interested in sommer single coils though. 8 single 18650s with my coils. My lordy lord. Lord Hawkey's here inside the house. Good evening, Mr. Lordy. He is flying very soon. He's got his passports ready to come visit South Africa. And yeah, you must have a safe journey, mate. Absolutely. Tina's 65,000 mods. Tina's, how many mods do you have, by the by? I think you guys must start sending me pictures of your whole collection, if you've got. And that would actually be awesome. So I can show you blokes that I've also got 2 pictures to show you tonight with Oaks sporting their Kaiser caps. The one is Warren Dean with his son at some other amusement park, and the other one is Della Ray Stein, none other than the Della Ray. Tinus Otto. I also thought about when I go up to VapeCon in November, that for all the Oaks who's honest members in any case, though, that do not, hoe kan ek sê, that not hastily, I can bring up the caps over there and give it to you, because I assume all of you Oaks are probably going to be there at VapeCon. I assume so. I think that's going to be an awesome get-together. I think we must somewhere book us places at the beer tent, somewhere very much early. Gaan het van almal, Jaco Veldhuis, ek het daai ene gelees, okay, Tinus Otto, I read that. Force Reineke comes here with a bit of Boesman taal through, but basically he probably says, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I assume so much. Then Tennis Mulder is over here. I saw a guy advertising the Titan, the PWM Titan mod from Steam Crave, on the forum together with some other RDA. Can't remember the RDA. 4,200 smackers, and it's in great condition. So I posted it for the members in the community tab. Hopefully I thought somebody might like to get it, because it is a great mod. I mean, I love those voltage mods. Luckily he said no, he purchased it. So yeah, nicely done, TNS. It's a pleasure. But whenever I see another bargain like that, I will definitely post it quickly, and I hope you guys can spot it. I almost thought about, hier kom Shaal van die keer, Shaal op geld spandeer, oh my word, Shaal. Here Shaal het nou weer sy check gekry. Moenie, you mustn't donate, you bugger. But I thought about maybe, just for the members, create a WhatsApp group. I think that would be cool. Because I think, because you guys have probably got your phones, more likely your phone's with you than your laptop or your computer, whenever we see something interesting or something which is on sale or what we want to, just quickly let the people know. I think that a WhatsApp group will be a great idea to create one. Just for as I said, just for the members, and whenever we see something, we share it quickly for the blokes. Hier's 'n klomp mense nou wat hier so indop. Ja, hier dop hulle nou. Hier's Henry Landsberg ook sommer, hier's Kobus Carpenter, hier the American Wolf is over here, sorry about the caps. My 63rd birthday in November the 1st. Wow. Mr. American Wolf, may you have a fantastic belated birthday. Not belated, predated birthday wish in November the 1st. So yeah, if you're South African, hopefully you're at the VapeCon and we can do an ordentlike happy birthday for you with a couple of brewskis. Brewskis over there. Check die vape display, hy het krag gekry. Hierdie vape display is op die bol, papa. Hy's op die bol. AKS is inside the house. Good evening. Draai mens dronk, maar sy put it off. This thing is not that fast, man. Julle kan nie julle koppe die mekaar maak nie. If it's Mr. Juice evening, it must be a lekker evening. Great juice. Ja, it's no Mr. Juice evening. Alle lekker goedjies. Hit the like button, says Timothy Victor. Ja, go hit the like button. Thanks, Kaiser, your package is on its way. Yeah, I saw. I actually tracked it just to make sure that it has been scanned in, because I'm so excited, and it actually is scanned in. So that is going to be great stuff. I had the taste of the almond milkshake at the last Johannesburg Vape Meet. I love it. Yeah, no, it's a very interesting profile. Very interesting. Yeah, it's got a nice sweetness to it as well. Not overly sweet. You definitely get that almond on the exhale. Yes, you all. I use a Statham semi mech probably with a Hadley. Well, you've got great taste. If you've got a Stratum and you've got a Hadley, then you've got a very great setup over there. I've still got my one complete Hadley set. I've still got the Citadel, and I've still got the Hadeon cap as well, and the Entheon. I've got all of them. Marius du Plessis, how's it, Kaiser and everybody? Good evening, Marius. Much to welcome. Ja, en ek bly nie in Cape Town nie, sis. Lord Hockey, your bottle is standing. Jurgens says, I want. Jurgens, wat wil jy daarmee maak? Nico, I think Nico's the first one which I see from Cape Town, which can come and collect at my house, except if Mr. Jurgens has got a surprise visit down here in Cape Town and he is in the neighborhood, then he's more than welcome. You will actually receive more than just concentrates. So yeah, but in that case, Jurgens, if you're not here, if you're just messing around, then Mr. Nico Libbe has just earned himself 2 bags of concentrates. It's lekker Keizer, hello and good evening chat, there's Sid Walker. So it would be interesting, Sid, if you can actually tell us where your name comes from. It's almost as if I get the Star Wars feeling when I just read your name. Hey, I have a Keizer mannetjie next to my name. Hey, daar is hy nou. Kyk hoe val hy nou. Mooi man. 'n hele jaar. That's it. Congratulations, Jurgens. Congrats. Can't believe, as I said, that this channel, this show, has actually lasted this long. But it is absolutely awesome. It's awesome. I'm pleading the fifth on how many mods I have. So funny, good evening, create a Telegram group. WhatsApp is crap. What the face is Telegram? What Telegram group? I'm not clued up on all these things, folks. I just use what I know works and I stick to that thing. I know WhatsApp works and I know Zoom works and I know the OBS Studio works. So I stick to those nomadies. So don't be difficult now. Don't be difficult. Roy Lawrence, Mr. Bulldog, Mr. West Coast, Mr. Grotto Bay, how you doing? The snake catcher, keeping everyone safe there between the fine boss of the West Coast. Yeah, we must still go and visit Roy. Yes, we haven't visited him. It sucks ass balls. Just joking, Nico, it's yours. If Jurgens come down, I will gladly give it up. Okay, so Nico's going to collect, and what's left after he've used it, Jurgens, and you've come down, you can actually get it. Okay, so let's quickly, just for the sake of interest, go through some of these slides and check out what is happening. There's Mr. Warren Dean in all his glory with his kiddo, his youngling, his posse, his posse over there with that keppie, like quite a keppie. There's Mr. Delaray Stein, yo, like as if my Nani Bosveld is nice swim pool there in the background. Just chilling. I don't see anything in their hands, but assuming there's a nice Pilsner standing in front of him. Then there's it. That's what Mr. Rob Fisher posted, a teaser on eSig SA. And for you people who do not know what that is, who do not understand what that is Heartfelt Arena. It is where VapeCon in November will be held. And I think me and Nico and Thos and maybe Mone Phillies, if he's interested, I think we must rock through here together. Skit up there to VapeCon, because it is, I think it's going to be a super VapeCon, simply because COVID has kept out the 2 previous VapeCons, has forced it not to be held. And this one is going to be beastly, I tell you. Old Kopdoek, they must just not get simple again. Okay, because I fear that might happen. I just got a slight fear. Now let's hope it doesn't happen. Kyk hoe lê hierdie battery. You can see I put on new battery wraps with my heat gun. Put on new ones, which I put inside here, just to make sure that they're married. So I've got 2 Darth Vaders and 2 Mollicells inside there, the Mollicell wraps. So yeah, that would be great. And what's lekker about this VapeCon, obviously there's a lot of vendors on the inside. Yeah, like it's so crowded on the inside. And that's why I asked Mr. Uncle Rob if he can, before VapeCon actually starts, that he can organize me a VIP type of a pass, or any type of pass, that I don't have to go and stand in that long row. Because those oaks, when those gates open, the oaks sprint, brother. They sprint down to all the vendors on the inside, because they obviously want to get to the merchandise first. And they do post, I know they did it in the past, they actually posted what vendors are going to be there, and some vendors actually had threads on what they will be selling there and the prices and things like that. So the Oaks got a fair idea of what is going inside that Heartfelt Arena on that day before they actually have gone in. So they must sprint and run, and they know exactly where they want to be. So yeah, it is absolutely an experience. But what I like, because I'll just browse through. So there's not much I need, except if there's maybe a Stalichi that has got a few interesting mods, then I might look at that. I might go and check that out. But I doubt there's going to be a lot of new mods which I haven't seen there. But you can always hope. So I enjoy chilling outside at the beer tent. That's it, just parking there off on the bunkies, vaping away at a few juices which I might have purchased to test. And the people are having fun and they're laughing. There's no fights over there. Ook so friendly. There's a lot of mooi mossels. You can ask Uncle Rob. That's the main reason why he's there. Because he must get hugs, from everyone. He's most the sweet, cuddly teddy bear of a person. the mod muffin. So every chick gives him a little squeezy. And he makes use of that. Well, I would too if I was him, for sure. I think anybody would. So yeah, it is great to see all these people, man. It is absolutely super. And that's the nice thing about it. I'm so much looking forward to meeting all you oaks. Check out that picture. Check out that picture, man. That's a South African called Sarel de Bruin. I cannot remember. I was hoping Sarel would be inside chat though. There he is. There's Esther Bruin. Just in time. Hier kom Tenus Mulder deur met 100. Charles, stop donating, you bastardo. Oh my word. 3 dae van nou af het jy weer nie brood nie. Dan is jy weer kwaad vir my. Kyk daai man. Oh my word. So Tenus, thank you. Tenus and Charles, thank you very much for those donations. I must actually let just YouTube email me to thank my members for keeping them afloat. See, you guys contribute a lot to them as well. So yeah, that's good stuff. But yeah, that is Sarel, what he has done so far. That's just a few of the leather covers which he makes for mods. And then I asked him, and I per toeval came across him on Facebook. Somebody shared, I think it was Liesel Brandt. She shared that picture. And then I contacted him. I sent him a message and said, Sarel, my choma, do you mind if I actually just show them this pic? Because, I mean, it's very nice. It's very nice sleeves. And then he said, yes, sure thing. And then I asked him, check out that number. I said that I want for the Hadron Mini, I want a sleeve. Because I think that's the perfect accessory for that Hadron. Because the Hadron is fairly thin and tall to get a sleeve. And on the one side, I want winged. And on the other side, I want that steam grave. On black leather, full on black stitching with those. I think that would look bossy smoy. And then he said easy he can do it. So thank you very much, Sarel. Just type in your name, your business name, your Facebook page. Because except for Sarel de Bruin, I know the business of making these leather sleeves have actually got a different name. I cannot remember the name. Ek is my useless skorrel, nee, dis nie skorrel de Bruin, hoor in haar gedagte. So I think that thing is going to look pimp. So I sent him the whole mod, the whole package I sent up to him there. And Sarel, you're obviously welcome. I mean, there's a nice pair of coils inside, the Aromamizer Supreme V3 inside there. You can cotton it up, you can juice it there and just vape it while you're making that sleeve. And someone test it while you've got it in your hand. But yeah, I sent it up to him because he hasn't done that mod yet, so he doesn't know the exact dimensions of it. And if any of you guys are interested in something like that, then boom, that's the way to go. It's only 2,500 rand for a sleeve. No, it's not that expensive. Not even close. So yeah, for what you're going to get, his pricing is very good. It's Spiff something, yeah. Timothy says Spiff. It's Spiff, yeah, you're right. I think it's Spiffy something. Okay, Seth Walker says, my surname is Walker, and being nearly 50 birthday in July, I love Star Wars. So yeah, so it is a bit of Star Wars in there as well. Nice. But that's a cool surname, I must say. Walker. That's the Hammer of God, which I should be receiving tomorrow or on Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday or Friday. So yeah. And I think something... Lord Hawkey said something about the batteries not making contact or something like that, but it is a mech. It shouldn't be too hard to figure out what the issue is, but it looks absolutely in pristine condition, and I think it's very awesome looking mod there. Sarel de Bruin, thanks for the opportunity, Kaiser. What opportunity? I did nothing. I did nothing. As I said, I pay a man his dues. I mean, it is great work. So I mean, I've got no reason not to show it though. And if somebody decides to purchase something from me, it's got nothing to do with me. It's all got to do with you, your product, which is very much nice, and I'll show it. Maurits and them spoke a lot about the X, the Purge X RDA, and they also asked, it's a pity Maurits, funny, Maurits probably eating out again tonight, that is not inside chat. He's probably sitting there with the Carlsberg sign behind him again. Seems like it's his favorite restaurant to go to. But that's the Purge mod. And that is also, one of the bobs. It almost reminds me of two things. Number one, the logo of J Hayes. His J and his E. Almost looks like that if you look quickly. But more popular is Triple X from Vapor Mountain. So that actually looks like Triple X. Okay, wat gaan hier so aan? Let's quickly check. Hello, what language is that? Not sure what language you're talking about, or the one which, it's probably Corsa, which Force typed in a bit earlier. Not sure. Geek Vape Ages is the best. Well, I like the Geek Vape Ages. I haven't had any issues with mine so far, but on the show which I was, the Bearded Viking, there was a couple of people which do not like the Ages Legend. So I think it's what makes vaping so nice. What the one guy likes, the other guy does not like. And therefore there will be stock of something because some people, it just makes it more available for you. So, but I enjoy the Ages. I like it. Thanks for that. Okay, hey from Berlin. Tim J from Berlin. Here, Russia. Hoe gaan dit daar so met julle manne? Alipad, Spiff, leather, isn't it? No, it's got a different name, man. It's got a different name. Jurgen Strydom, Shaw van Nieker, Timothy Victor, is the Brain, Uncle Rob Fish. Okay. Tienes, you're testing the Purge already. I don't know if you've tested the Goon or the Kennedy or the Tokugawa or the Asgard or the RDA for vaping. What else is there which is good? What's that other one which I love? Yeah, man. I got a cap for it as well. It almost looks like the Cosmonaut. Have you got any comparison for us? How the Purge compares to one of those vapes? Flavor-wise, cloud-wise, beastly-wise. That would be actually nice. What I like about the Purge is it hasn't got anything in the way. I hate these posts which are upright and you have to build your coils next to the posts. I like these postless decks where your coil is built upwards above it, where there's no obstruction. I like those. Okay, Purge. Thanks, Sarl. I now have 4 Ages, 100 watt, 26650 mods. Yes, Marius, look at this. Okay, that's the specifications. You can also go and pause that whenever you do a rerun and you will see that. Look at that. Now, I caught this. You can see, I know the photo's fuzzy. I know it. Here, moenie vir my moeilikheid gee nie, boys. Moenie swak kom nie. Alright, I know it's a bad photo. But I couldn't get a better photo. And I actually contacted the company as well to try and get some stealer images. But they said no, the images aren't ready yet, but they will send it to me as soon as it is ready. So I'll be one of the first people to get the official photos. That is a new collaboration between Thunderhead Creations and Mike Vapes. So yeah, it's interesting. It's different from the Tauren Beast, that's for sure. Yeah, look at Rob Fisher. Hot chicks, baby. Hot chicks. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of hot chicks, that's for sure. So yeah, it would be interesting to see. I mean, there's what I also like about that, not even seeing the bull deck, I like the spacing between the not the chimney, the barrel. The spacing between the barrel and the glass, which means you're not going to have a problem with juice saturating the cotton. The juice is, and it's also nice, which means there's, I don't know if you guys also see it that specific way. If you've got that distance, which means you've got a lot of juice, a lot of volume of juice around the barrel, which means there's a lot of more pressure on the juice going down, the weight of the juice above, because of the surface area is larger, and that allows for better saturation as well. That's just how I feel about it. A bit of grade 9 science, natural science. So hopefully that's the case. But it seems it's got knurling at the top, knurling at the bottom, top airflow. So for people who complain about the beast leaking, you don't have that on that. So yeah, I'm not sure. So it would be interesting if I get the photos just to check what the deck looks like. By the size of it, the size of the barrel might be dual 2.5s, single 3.5 millimeter. I'm not sure. But yeah, Thunderhead Creations brings out very well made hardware. Very well made. Okay, the quality of the yeah, I know the quality is bad. Can you also notice, where's Mr. Force? I haven't seen him chat here. Mr. Force is probably sitting back and just watching the chat again. Look, Force was complained about the image that was mirrored, the video that is mirrored. So I came to the little switch, or that little knobby inside zoom, which I don't know, by mistake probably clicked on the thing to mirror the video material, but it's now it's correct. Kaizen, I can actually see what is going on. And then I just decided to show this, because if there is a clone, then this is it. You gotta just look at that. Look at the similarities between that. That's the Dainey at the bottom. I mean the Dainey at the top. And the bottom one is a new mod which actually has been released, but I can't remember the name. I can't believe I forgot the name. Wait, let me just quickly check. I'll tell you what that name is now. And it's not from SXK or somebody like that. It's not a style or clone. It is seriously a mod on its own. I'm going to tell you now what the name of that thing is. Just hold your horses. Hold your horses, man. Okay, new devices. Let's quickly go over there. They listed the nitrous, but I've showed you the nitrous RTA in any case, though. That I've showed you. It is called the... Where's that thing now? Nee, ek weet nie waar ek het nou gebeer het. No, it's not on this. It's not on that. Let's go to this one. Kyk so lank die prentjie. Gesels met mekaar. Get to know one another there, inside chat. Okay, translate. Over there. Let's see if it's not here on this website. No, it is not. Where did I see it? Oh my lordy lord, I come out for the strangest things. But any case. But yeah, that is a close clone. If you enlarge, you can actually see the name on the side. But geez, like it. How more close do you want to get to something original? That's it. And then there's just these two things from Aspire which I could come across. The Flexus block stick. The one's the Flexus block, put it that way, the block pod. And the other one's the stick pod. But those are two ones. They're going to take the same coils. Taking the same coils. And then it's just the cartridge which you've got on the one side. But yeah, also got airflow, adjustable airflow and things like that though. And I just hope the flavor is the same as what this Cloud Flask S was. I'm not sure about the coils, whether the coils are the same, I can't remember. But no, the Cloud Flask S has larger coils. But yeah, that thing, as I said, at least has adjustable airflow, so that actually would look cool. But that's two new things from Aspire. And then we've got this. Oh my wordy word. This thing is called the... Well, it's the Simbad mod from Simbad Vapors. And what is interesting about this mod, I actually saw this on Grim Green's vlog. I think his latest vlog, or the previous one. But this mod, those two canisters which you see right at the bottom, you can fill each of those canisters with a different juice, and then you put it in the sides, and then the top, you can twist the cap. You twist it, and then you vape this one. If you're tired of this flavor, you twist the cap again, so your drip tip is on the other side, and then you vape the other flavor. How do you like them apples? So that's a little interesting thing, which you see over there. But yeah, that's from Simbad Vapors, which you've got. And then we've got this little number. This is called the Shure. The Shure, S-U-R-E, 22mm RTA released by BP Mods. Okay, that's released by BP Mods. Rob has probably got that already. Now the reason why I actually showed that, because I think the ugliest RTA which has been released, or the ugliest atomizer which has been released, has got to be this. Oh my lordy, look how ugly that thing is. And that's the elitism 23mm RTA by SXK. Now I think that thing is crap ugly. Now you can, I think it takes a 2.5 milliliters, but then you can use the larger tank on the thing and increase it to 3.5 milliliters. But you just remove the pod. There's nothing from unscrewing it and opening it up. You just remove it, pour in your juice, and plonks the thing back again. It's held in place apparently by magnets, I think. But if you like that type of thing, I would rather go for this one, because it's the same principle, but I think it's a much nicer looking atomizer, and it's also 22mm. It's got a nicer looking deck as well. But I don't fancy these kind of things. I think Vupu and those guys put me off with those TPP and those PNP tanks with the magnet things on. I don't like those normaties. But yeah, that is that. From that, and then we've got this last but not least. From HotSig, believe it, HotSig has released the R234 mod. Okay, and it's going to be a potentiometer mod. Dual 18650s, and it's probably not far off from the previous HotSigs, the R150 and I think the R200 or something like that. I've still got the R150. Very much the same design. Patterns just a bit different on the doors and the thing itself, but yeah. But that's from HotSig. And that's basically what I have on my slideshow for you blokes. Here's Mr. Warren Dean. As I know via. So yeah, that is that. Now let's quickly see what's going on in chat. And then maybe some of you, any one of you might want to join. If you've got something to say, join the Zoom. I can just quickly get a... Hey, hier en dan maak ek die ding alweer groot. Kyk waar maak ek die goeders alle groter. Alright. I just want to get an invite here. Invite screen quickly. And as I said, maybe somebody wants to join. Let's get that copy invite link. I'll quickly post it inside chat. And then you can join for 20 minutes or so. Get that studio. I will post it inside the community tab. Much quickness. So if you want to join, just copy and paste that. And or just click on it. Yeah, I'll say community tab. And paste. There you go. Not public. Primary and higher. As I say, post. Okay. So it is posted inside the community tab. And while I'm talking about the community tab, Oaks, why are you not responding to my request? What is wrong with you, man? I thought it would be a great idea. I think because Seliers Retief actually told me that he wants to go into do-it-yourself. And I think a lot of people will probably need to start going into do-it-yourself. Okay? Because I don't think they're going to abolish these prices. They might adapt these taxes. They might adapt them. But they're not going to abolish them. So you need to start going down this route. And I think the best way for somebody that has not done anything regarding do-it-yourself is to go and buy premixes. Some companies actually have got nicotine, VG and PG all mixed in already. And then you can just buy that bottle and a one-shot. And then you're off. So I posted in the community tab, if you have tried any one-shots, which you know is great, just comment it in the format which I have posted. The 3. I think Arihanto mentioned Killer Custard was great. And you can purchase that as black vapor. So please put in there any one shots which you guys have tried. And let's get a nice little thing getting together for Oaks wanting to go into do it yourself. But do not want to buy all these concentrates to try and get something which is nice. So they can just gooi and vape. That would be super awesome. Super awesome. Kijk, kom ons kyk gou, wat gaan hier so nog steeds aan? Ja, Spiff Leather, ons het hom daar so. Yes, purchase it with there to go. I have not compared to any RDA that you have mentioned. But yeah, if you say it's very nice, I'm in any case getting one very soon. So I saw you becoming a pro. Is die mooiste ding wat jy vir my gesê het, Vos. Such nice to receive a compliment from you. Kaiser now, Batman is back on his place. Little Batman over there. Yeah, there's a little Batman. Hy sit net daar so. Little small oukie, sitting there on the corner, on its own. A little bobblehead Batman. He's over there. I have, yes, awesome. I'm rocking the Aromomizer Titan V2 tonight with some coiled turds inside. Lekker. The Aromomizer Titan is very nice. Lord Hawkie, if you come down here and you actually manage to get to a vape shop, you must try and order yourself that caramello. That caramello, if you mix that with Blimey and you vape it in that Titan at about 100 watts, that's very much nice. Very much nice. Caramello. From, what's the company that would have sponsored me, but I never heard of them again? Vapology. Vapology. I think it's their custard. Their caramel. Very, very much nice. SXK. Rob still doesn't like SXK because they brought out too many clones back in the day. So he's boos. Let's quickly see. If we've got participants. We've got participants over here. Let's quickly see who's the participants. Here's Vos and here's Mr. Rob. I hope Rob can give us some more detail now on the VapeCon. That would be absolutely awesome. Let's quickly see. If we've got participants. Somebody's Nomachis is still on there.
And he's Mr. Rob.
Okay, screen zooming only. There we go. Let's transition. And we are in for some action. Good evening, Rob, and good evening, Vos. Hoe gaan dit met die vinger, Vos?
Wat lekker met die vinger.
Is jy nog steeds Vos 9 vingertjies?
Hy is amper reg.
Amper reg. So Rob, have you got some inside information regarding VapeCon? Did you guys actually go out to Hartveld Arena to go and discuss?
Yeah, I didn't go, but the Joburg team went. And it's all cut and dried. It's on the 27th of November.
Oh my, that is great. 27. I think that is about the time when our exams in any case finish.
Yeah.
So that will be very
the
much...
weekend after Black Friday. It's the weekend after Black Friday.
So nobody's going to have money except me.
Oh, yeah. And me.
Yes, I'm going to have.
I'm okay, Jack.
Yeah, so I mean, I think the e-cig essay is going to start buzzing over the next few days.
Yeah.
But I mean, Maurits already said that Purge is interested in getting a stand there.
Yeah.
So that would be absolutely great to see these overseas
guys. It's quite interesting because I think everybody's we're so full of being holed up in our hovels for so long that I think it's going to be so awesome to just see all the guys. I mean, most of us haven't met for like 2 years.
Now, so I think it's going to be massive.
Yeah.
I think absolutely it's going to be huge. Yeah. But are you going to pick the girls again this year?
Sure, that's my main job. That's what I do every year.
You sure Force can't help you with that?
No, nobody. I don't need any help with anything.
But where's the vape meet? Where's Bazinga?
No, it's in Pretoria, Hartveld Arena.
In Pretoria.
Yeah, it was last time. It's a very nice venue, but I think Hartveld Arena burned down and then they built a new one.
No, only the side of it burnt. They fixed that.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's a huge arena. It's massive. But there's probably not a lot of places which can host a huge VapeCon around. So yeah, what is Hartveld Arena normally used for?
It's a big church. It's actually a church.
All right.
They've got a couple of. What you don't see if you go through some of the doors is little small churches, and there's a audio visual room. It's a big fancy church.
So those oaks where I was last time with my DJ box at the top making music. Yes. So that's where their audio is also set up. And
yes,
my goodness gracious.
But they've got an audio visual room with projectors and all that stuff where one can do close-ups and all sorts of things.
So where's your big brother tonight? The L50, I think it's the L15, eh?
I'm using this one.
Yes, but it's beautifully made, ne?
Yeah. At Mizzou and they're such nice guys. I know them very well. I've met them 3 times. I met them at the vape show in Paris and then both times in Stuttgart. They're really nice. They send
Okay.
Mizzou borrow tanks.
But now, so now you have to
Snail-
start using your
snail
billet box
tank.
again.
Sorry?
Now you've got to start using your billet box again.
I do. I managed to score myself a pure white.
Oh,
I've been
lovely.
trying to get one for a million years. And Charles and his wife both ordered at the same time, and they both managed to get. So he had an extra one. So I said, he showed me the white one, and I said, I need it. He said, okay. Here's the figure. I said, give it me. And so I got it from Charles.
That I saw that billet box which a guy brought down to 4,500 on eSig, but I'm not a fan
Oh,
of
that's a good.
I'm not a
I
fan of the
don't like the
splatters, man.
splatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, me neither.
No,
I've been
not a-
so tempted many times to just say, because now it's gone down to what, 4.5, and that's a really good price because once you've paid for shipping and VAT and all that other shit, it is $6,000.
Yeah.
That's what a landed billet box will cost you. So at $4,500, that's a real good deal.
But you will probably in any case rock with your dwarfs at the VapeCon.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You got to take along what you enjoy the most. Yeah, as I said, it's a pity about that airflow, but if you actually just take a piece of tape and you close off one airflow, then you get very nice, but you lose flavor doing that.
No, you know what I've done? I put the 0.25 in. I put a 810 to 510 adapter with a MTL drip tip on it, and it's almost perfect. It's a really nice little device.
Yeah, it is a good device. Yeah, no, it is. No, absolutely. No, I like it a lot. Force, what you vaping tonight?
Talking about one shots.
Yes.
This is the one shot that, of all one shots, that's the best that I've ever tasted.
What's it? Tropical?
Tropical peach.
Yeah, it's Now see that,
But
but
then
you
I-
must go and post it in the
I just-
community tab.
Yeah, I just add a little bit of
Ice.
No, it's too icy for me.
Oh,
So I've put a little bit of vanilla ice cream. Liquid Bond vanilla ice cream. I add to it just to smooth it out a little bit. But yeah, I think I've had 300 mils in the past week that I finished.
now I will definitely have to try that because I enjoy peach.
Yeah, I've ordered a lot. Ek sal vir jou enetjie bring, ek kan jou toets.
Yeah, I've also got a one shot here which I will swap you. What's it? The blueberry? No, that blue slushy. You can try that.
Ek get blue slush daar so in die rak.
Oh, okay. But yeah, please go and post that if you've tried one shots. Rob, you
Yeah.
don't mix up one shots. You don't mix up
No.
anything. You just buy.
No. Yeah, I get my red pill made and couriered immediately. So literally 24 hours from production, it's in my fridge.
Rob, do you know that you get red pill as a one shot now?
No, you do get red pill as a one shot,
Yes.
But not Rob's.
but no, mine's a specially made 50-50. If you look at,
I under the counter red pill what I get.
I don't know if you can see it, it says Bazinga on top. It's my own mix. It's a 50-50 red pill.
Okay, so it's not the same one that I think it was on Flavor World or somewhere. I saw that they've got the red pill one shot available.
Yeah, it is the same, but it's it's the same, but mine's just mixed 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50 VGPG.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but I mean in the one shot you can must also do that. You can must decide how you want to mix it.
Yeah.
But I don't do mixing.
Yeah, I know.
I like to just open and pour it in my tank.
You don't need to do mixing. Why did you just say that? You don't need to do it.
Yeah, I've tried it twice, and I spent an absolute fortune on trying to mix. I made a cream soda back in probably 7 years ago. I made a cream soda vape which was brilliant, but I never recorded what I did. I never managed to make it perfect again. So, but yeah, DIY is not for me. I'm not very good at it.
Henry says Uncle Rob is on the mic. Jaco Veldhuis, I will give Jurgen some do-it-yourself classes. Do we have to wear pants when you go to VapeCon? Ask Jurgen Strydom.
If you're a male, yes.
Jurgens, you will have to. Daai ballas van jou is te groot. Hulle gaan rondskip. Jy gaan seer kry. King Ree, sup guys. King Ree, welcome over here. Siljeus Retief, naand mense. Sorry vir die laat inskakel. He enjoys Mr. Juice a lot. Jaco's Juices, he says, is amazing. Lord Hawkey says, SXK Bullet Box V4 DNA 60 is £100 in UK, so approximately 2,000 Rand. Yeah, Rob will not be happy if you say SXK Bullet Box, but I think the SXK Bullet Box, to be honest, it's still good quality. It's a very good quality product. Come, Rob, now. Don't be like that now. What makes it inferior? Yeah. You're just angry because you paid so much for your authentic.
No, I bought an authentic. I don't get that clone thieving shit. I would feel terrible. The same. I mean, I'm a personal friend of Peter, who makes the dwarf. And when I see a clone dwarf, I want to shit in my pants.
Yeah. I see there's quite a few guys which started advertising. What's that one which was so popular, that RDA, Skyfall?
Yeah.
But all the clones, now the clones are starting to come up again in the easy classifieds. It's actually weird.
But Rob, I can understand if it's an RDA or an RTA and it's a clone and it doesn't seem to be the same as original. But how can a clone mod be different or not right? I mean, it just gives volts or wattage and it works or doesn't work.
If it uses the same board, do you know?
No, it does. No, tanks and stuff, they copy it 1-to-1, absolutely. But that's just, that's stealing. That's copyright infringement. It's just stealing. Plain and simple. Sure, they may vape exactly the same. In the old days, they didn't. I mean, clones were dog shit in the old days. Today's clones are much better, and they're probably as close to the original. But the fact of the matter is, it's just not right. I mean, it's the same as you singing a song, and then somebody ripping off your song. I mean, you're not going to be happy. You probably spent your whole life to that point to create that music, and some prick comes and steals your song. Not right.
Yeah, Vos, how would you feel, Vos, if Kurt Darren steals lekker op 5 plekke? Huh?
Correct. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same.
Now, Vos is only asking you because he's got 3 SXK bullet boxes.
Oh,
no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
As far as I know, I've got no clones. But yeah, you don't always. I've seen somebody advertise the M25 the other day, and he mentioned that it's a clone. But the box, the paperwork, everything that was in the photo, it looks original. I don't know why the guy says it's a clone. So by saying that is, I mean, you order stuff online and you get it and you assume that it's the original. But it could be that I've got a clone somewhere between all of these stuff, unknowingly buying a clone because somebody lied when they sold something online.
Not all vape vendors are perfect.
Rob, have you ever vaped something like this?
Yeah, I tried at that Cape Town vape meet we had. That oak had that box that had like 18 650s in it, and I made the mistake of having a vape on it. Jeez.
No, this thing is still, you can still handle this. I mean, this is only at 130 watts at the moment.
No, that's silly. Silly.
No, it's not silly, Rob. It's not
anything over 28 watts and more than one coil is silly.
Then everyone in chat is silly. Except you.
But I'm going mech tonight.
Is it?
You must get the Asgards. They're good.
No, I don't do dripping.
He doesn't do dripping. You won't see an RDA.
Yeah. Otherwise, if I get a dripper, I need a towel and a bucket of water and soap because I'm covered from head to toe in juice. No, I can't handle that.
Listen, Force, are we going to make a plan to go up to VapeCon?
June is my bonus month. You must just remind me that I put money away June month.
No, you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be very
Yeah.
nice. You must take a guitar along.
Yeah, I actually, Rob, I struggled getting this. What is die ding se naam, Keizer?
Russ.
The grass.
No, the
The holic.
Holic. Remember, I phoned you and said this thing I can't get flavor, and then Nico gave me stainless steel, a roll of stainless steel. I think he got it from you. Clapton for MTL Claptons, and I actually put it in, and the thing gives flavor now. So
Ja, maar is nie great flavor hier. Holic sak assballs, man.
it
Get
is.
yourself a
Ek like hom nou.
dwarf. Have you got a dwarf, Force?
No. I've got a MTL. I've got the Aries. I've got the Aries. I think this is the V2.
It's
And
made
I've
in
got
China.
this thing. And then I've got the MD. That is what I use for MTL. And that is only reason I vape MTL is I'm sitting in the office and I can't vape these stuff in the office because when the children walks past, then they're gonna think my office is on fire. So that's why I vape these MTLs during the daytime.
So get a dwarf MTL.
Ja, you'll enjoy Dwarf MTL.
Het jy een, Keizer?
No, I had one, but I'm not a big Dwarf fan. I can't coil it like Rob does.
And don't tell me about it's only got one side airflow. It makes a difference. 'Cause
Oh, that's the thing I forgot. That's what I hate about the Dwarf. That's what I hate. But I want to, if I go up to VapeCon, I want to test your Dwarf setup, which you reckon is the best. You mustn't have any excuses and say, no, the coils which you normally use, you can't get, or the cotton. You must say, listen, this is how I enjoy it. This is number one. And then I want to test it.
I have a clean coil every day, a rewick every single day, and my coils are all made by Scholl.
And then I'm going to let you vape on the Arbiter too, and your balls are going to drop to the floor.
Ach, nee, it's a dual coil.
Okay, yes.
I don't do dual coils.
Yeah, no. He knows he's going to get a flavor rush. He knows it.
No.
He's scared. He's scared. He's going
No,
to
I'm not. If
convert.
it's got blimey in it, sure, it'll be lekker.
Now I'll put some.
Lekker in fake lekker.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you straight. If you use a 70-30 juice in the Arbiter, it's not going to produce the results as what a 35-65 does. It doesn't. You got to have it slightly thinner, and then it wicks fantastic. It's still good with a 70-30, but it's not as good as the
And
one
comb
which
the
I
cotton out. Comb that cotton out as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob didn't.
I don't
Rob didn't do that. He didn't thin out his cotton.
I don't need any arbiters. I got.
Is that all your
my
dwarfs?
At some of them, the others I'm vaping on. Yeah.
Oh my lordy lord! No man, Rob. No man. I've seen it all. You must have the largest collection of a single vape item than anyone. I mean, here Nico comes with bragging. He's got 4 gig vapes, but 26-650s. You come with 200 dwarfs. How many dwarfs is that? That must be close to what, 40?
No, I've got 35.
I don't know, but it is not. It's close to 40. It's not too bad.
Yeah. And I've got 3 more originals coming from. I found a shop in Portugal that's got the OG dwarfs, so I managed to get 3 of them.
Damn it, Rob.
You've got more dwarfs than I've got batteries.
Yeah, he's almost got more dwarfs than I've got mods.
No, that's not true.
No, it's not true. It's not true. So, are you going to bid on the small guy?
I've got one.
The small, is it the dingo?
Yeah, sure.
But you're not using it. Can't I buy you extension tube?
No, I haven't got an extension tube.
I'm going to ask Nico to make an extension tube, because that extension is very, very easy to make. He'll be able to make a very good one. And then I can use an 18650 in it. Because these 18350s, they only give 10 amps, man. Here, kyk die man, hier kom hy met al sy goeders uit. Look at this man. It helps if you started vaping in 1975.
Yeah, hang on, there's my dingo, yeah it is.
Here, look at that, he's got the dingo. So Robert, did you buy the dingo when it actually came out? A decade ago?
No, I didn't. I bought it quite a while after. They were having a sale at Mizzou. And I got it for a really, really good price.
Yeah, I see they're selling it for £49.
Yeah.
They dropped it down from 90 something to £49 there.
Yes.
No, that is great. What's going on in chat? I think the Oaks has stopped chatting over here. David Meiber says, glad to see the channel is still running. Been a minute since I've been here. Well done, Kaiser. Well, thank you very much, David. Now, the support is great for this channel. That's great. The people are fantastic, man. They're like fam. Marius Klingon says clones is like driving a Chinese car. Sith Walker sounds like a deal. People with kids made their own clones. Ja, hierdie Jurgens is 'n skerp bliksem. Hy kort definitief so 'n bietjie brandewyn na bo. Jurgens, are you going to have a stand at VapeCon? Are you going to join as a guest? Dwarf in MTL is a good tank, says he. Ja, no, it is a great tank. Oaks, anything else from your side which you want to come up? What the I almost said an ugly word. What's that thing? Isn't that the probe that people normally, the ladies that get pulled up by the UFOs, which they say they get finagled with by the aliens?
This is Segeli 20 watt with a Russian 91%. This was, in its day, the best tank you could get.
Here, Rob, you've got old antiques then, eh?
Big time.
Damn it. And I thought all you've got is what is behind you in your glass cabinet.
No. And I've got my Rios.
Yeah, your Rios you will always have. Especially that little special one. I don't think most of the panel have seen the great engraving work from here man, I almost forgot his name because he doesn't contact the person anymore. Hans?
Jacques,
yeah. Jacques, yeah. Now that's good. Have you managed to contact Jacques again?
No, I phoned a few times but I didn't get an answer.
That guy was force. You guys never had the privilege of knowing Hans. I did a special video on his drip tips, which he sent me. That you should have seen the craftsmanship of that. He made a couple of gold and maybe titanium or platinum ones for Rob, but beautiful. And he also did that engraving. But yeah, you won't be able to see it now though, Rob. Rob can actually send me nice photos and I can post that next week in the Wingit.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, the Oaks engraving is out of this world. Didn't he do something for you with gold leaf as well?
Yes, he did a dwarf with, no, not gold leaf, it was solid gold. I'll tell you now.
Solid gold, except for you. I think you've got something with a diamond in it as well.
No, I haven't. Yeah, here it is, yeah. It's a dwarf that he hammered gold, 18 karat gold, and there's a gold lion on both sides.
Yeah, but you're going to send some photos of your engravings.
Sure.
Use your wife's camera. You must got such a fancy camera, but you don't use it. You must just use your phone.
No, the iPhone 13 Pro has got such a good camera. It's unbelievable.
No, he does. I know. Now, the iPhone's got nice cameras, for sure. So yeah, guys, that for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think let's call it a night. It was lekker 5 plekke. Lekker 5 plekke. So yeah, we'll keep on having you Oaks here in the Zoom session until we get another guest who says they want to be on the show. I just want to give the other guys some time to have something to chat about, man. So I want to get DJ LSB on again, but 2 months later, and the same with Because those oaks I've got on Zoom at the moment though, as contacts. So I don't want to get them that quick. But at VapeCon we'll get more people, I'm sure. I'll talk to the smokkel with the oaks kops. Alright boys.
Why did you get Yuri Els on?
Yuri Els gaan sing by VapeCon.
Ja, gaan ek nie saam.
Now there's normally not an artist that but the Oom Readers will probably be there in the competition. Shifkar. There will definitely be a vape competition. Cloud blowing and cloud tricks.
They've already made contact.
Shifkar.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's a lot of stuff. Oaks, thank you very much for joining again. And you guys must have a lekker weekend. And I'm looking forward to next Wednesday evening. Nothing much to review though, but I mean, not that you Oaks are much interested in that. If I look at the amount of likes which I get on my video, but that's that. I think Wing It is much more popular. Let's get that little extra so Oaks can see their names inside. Where is my extra, by the way? There it is. There it is. Ouens, lekker bly en goed gaan.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, Oaks.